This is a dead iPhone 14 Pro Max, and this is ESR's new 25-watt 3-in-1 charger with MagSafe that can take this iPhone at 0% battery life and recharge it in just a little over 2 hours, making it one of the fastest MagSafe wireless chargers available on the market today. But how is ESR doing this? How are they capable of charging an iPhone at a consistent 15 watts without overheating or throttling the battery charging performance? Well, thankfully, ESR partnered with me so I can show you why this is the fastest 3-in-1 MagSafe charger available today, and it's out just in time to take advantage of iOS 17 to be the ultimate charging hub for your Apple devices. And I'm going to do this by doing a charging test against two other popular MagSafe chargers with Apple's own MagSafe Duo charger and Belkin's 3-in-1 charger to show you how much of a difference the combination of MagSafe with ESR's CryoBoost technology makes when you want to fast charge your device. To test this, I am going to fully drain the battery on my iPhone 14 Pro Max to 0% and then charge it to 100% on each individual charger, all while measuring the battery life at every 10-minute interval to see how fast the iPhone is charging and if any battery charging throttling is happening when the device starts to heat up from being wirelessly charged. But before we do that, let me tell you more about ESR's MagSafe wireless charger and some of the other nice things about it before we get into that charging speed test. Because ESR has made more than just a fast MagSafe wireless charger, and that's apparent from the box, where you can see that this is a 3-in-1 charger perfect for a complete Apple ecosystem of an iPhone, an Apple Watch, and a pair of AirPods. Open up the box and you'll see ESR is pulling no punches with the inclusion of an impressively small 33-watt mini power brick and a USB-C to USB-C cable to connect directly to the base of this charger. The design of this charger is also really sleek and minimalistic, and it looks great on any desk or nightstand. The 25-watt system has enough power to give you full 15-watt wireless charging on an iPhone 14 Pro Max, and then 10 watts left over to fast charge for things like my Apple Watch Ultra, and enough juice left over to even charge my AirPods Pro all at the same time. Now, you've seen other MagSafe wireless chargers and charging docks before, but what's so special about the one from ESR? Well, it all comes down to a combination of technologies you won't find on any other MagSafe wireless charger. And it all starts with MagSafe. So the ESR MagSafe charger is obviously certified for the MagSafe spec, meaning it unlocks features that would otherwise be locked to third-party chargers not using MagSafe certification. One of those is Apple's new standby mode, which launches with iOS 17 that can turn your iPhone into a smart display when you're charging it in landscape mode. I have to add that this looks fantastic on ESR's 3-in-1 charger, and it makes a great companion to the bedside where it acts like an alarm clock. Furthermore, because this stand uses official MagSafe certification, it also gets access to faster charging speeds. For example, a wireless charger without MagSafe is only capable of charging an iPhone 14 Pro Max at slower 7.5 watt speeds, while ESR's 3-in-1 charger is able to take advantage of the full 15 watt speeds offered by the MagSafe charger. Now, that would be great on its own, but ESR takes it one step further. You see, wireless charging does have a problem. As we increase the wattage and we shorten the charging time, we also increase the amount of heat that is generated from wirelessly charging. Other MagSafe chargers can charge the iPhone, but kind of like in shorter bursts at 15 watts. But as the phone heats up and as the battery heats up, in order to maintain a safe temperature, the iPhone needs to lower the wattage on the charging, and it ramps down the charging speed in order to get that phone to a lower temperature. Thankfully, ESR has fixed this issue with their CryoBoost technology. You see, this ESR charger has a cooling fan integrated into the charger, and this provides a constant flow of air hitting the back of the wireless charger, which will then cool off the iPhone as it's wirelessly charging, so it doesn't build up all that heat. And the physical materials of the charger also utilize additional heat dissipating components that work with the airflow to provide a charging experience that just doesn't throttle. Now that I told you all about how ESR's CryoBoost technology works, let's get to that charging test. So to reiterate, to test this fully, again, I have two other wireless chargers here that I am testing against ESR's 25-watt 3-in-1 charger with MagSafe and CryoBoost, and I'm measuring how much the battery is charged at every 10-minute interval. And after the first 10 minutes of charging, you can already see that ESR's charger has a distinct advantage compared to the Belkin charger and Apple MagSafe Duo. On the ESR charger, it has already charged to 13% of the battery life on the iPhone with just 10 minutes of charging, while on the Belkin, it only charged 8%, and on the MagSafe Duo, it's only at 6%. After 20 minutes of charging, ESR has an impressive lead now at 27% battery life compared to the 16% on the other chargers. And after half an hour, ESR's charger already charged the iPhone to 40% of its charge, while Belkin and the MagSafe Duo are way behind. The Belkin's at 24% and the MagSafe Duo is a little above at 25%. And these results just keep on going as I continue to observe these charging speeds, especially early on. ESR was able to charge much faster than any of the other MagSafe wireless chargers. In fact, it only took the ESR charger 40 minutes to get above 50% battery life on the iPhone, while it took the other MagSafe chargers an hour to reach similar battery levels. So it appears what ESR is saying about CryoBoost technology is true. The other chargers are obviously giving the same amount of power to this iPhone, but they are starting to heat the iPhone up, and then that battery has to throttle down to maintain proper temperature inside of the iPhone, while ESR's charger doesn't have to do that. So if you value fast charging, especially doing it wirelessly, ESR's CryoBoost technology really takes advantage of the early charging stages, giving it a literal 20-minute advantage in speed over the other chargers. Now, to speed this process up and jump forward a bit, to get to 80% battery life, the ESR's 25 3-in-1 charger just took about over an hour, while the other MagSafe chargers both needed an hour and 30 minutes to reach an 80% charge. Now that last 20% of charging, that does take the longest amount of time. That's just how fast charging works. But you can see that the ESR charger does take an additional hour to fully charge to 100% of the iPhone's battery life, and it gets that in about 2 hours and 16 minutes. But the Belkin 2-in-1 charger takes even longer, having slower battery percentage upticks until it eventually gets to 100% at 2 hours and 30 minutes, while the MagSafe Duo takes around the same amount of time to fully charge an iPhone. So this CryoBoost technology with MagSafe certification seems to be a clear winner. And it's clear that ESR has the fastest MagSafe wireless charger on the market available today. And I think that all has to do with the CryoBoost technology and official MagSafe certification. It was able to get the fastest charging speeds while also making sure that the iPhone was properly cool the entire time it was charging. And I have to imagine that's also going to be a good thing for your battery health, because heat degrades batteries. So having your iPhone be cool the entire time you're charging it is probably also going to be beneficial to the longevity of your iPhone as you continue to charge it over the years. So this MagSafe charger is easily one of the fastest ones that I have personally ever used. And if you're as impressed as I am with CryoBoost technology and ESR chargers in general, I mean, don't forget, this thing can also charge your AirPods and your Apple Watch. It's great, it's sturdy, has excellent build quality. Like, this is a really great MagSafe charger, but it doesn't stop there, because ESR actually has like a whole lineup of these chargers that use this CryoBoost technology. So they have options even more powerful than this one that have a 100-watt charging system with a 6-in-1 docking station. And they even have other charging solutions like a MagSafe car mount that has the same technology as this 3-in-1 stand with that full 15-watt charging and CryoBoost technology to keep your phone cool even when you're wirelessly charging it in the car. And I can't tell you how important that is for a car charger. My phone gets hot in the car even when I'm charging it over a cable. So when you introduce wireless charging and the additional heat that comes with that, especially on a hot day when your car is baking in the sun, you're not going to get full charging speeds unless you can keep your phone cool. So that's why ESR's CryoBoost technology is maybe even more important in the car. Like, that is a great wireless car charger. To learn more or to purchase any of these excellent MagSafe chargers, click the link in the description below. Or honestly, you know, after you're done watching this video and you forgot about the link, just remember to search ESR MagSafe chargers on Amazon. And be sure to let me know what you think of ESR's MagSafe chargers in the comments below. As always, I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, give me a like. If you want to see more, make sure you're subscribed. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone.